What's up, everybody? This is Darren Wong representing the Kinjas, and in this video, we're going to learn a footwork move called front sweeps. Alright, so sweeps are going to utilize the footwork movement, the hook. So if you haven't seen that video yet, be sure to check out my previous video I did on that before coming to this one. Alright, so a sweep is basically doing a hook, but continuing the rotation so you go around your body and then coming back. Okay, so let's start with our right foot out. So our right foot's going to start out, and for now, we're just going to start with our hand down. So our left arm is down, and our right leg is out. So we're just going to do a basic hook. So our right is going to travel to our left, and we're going to put weight on our right arm over here. Okay, so from here, the only difference here is instead of leaning back like we did in the hook, we're gonna be on the side or a little bit forward. Okay, so this is gonna help us get around to the front. That way our leg can travel to the back. So one more time, I'm gonna start with my right leg out, my left arm down. I'm gonna hook, and this time I'm gonna lean a little bit sideways and forward versus leaning back. So I'm gonna hook and lean forward. All right, so once you have that down, now I'm going to turn this side so you can see this a little bit better. So what's going to happen is once we get to that hook position, all we're going to do is hop over with our left foot so our right foot can go behind it. Okay, so again, we're over here. Our right leg is out. When we transfer our weight to our right arm and we do a hook. Okay, so from here, you're still putting weight on this left foot. So what's going to happen is in order to hop with that left foot, we're going to need to use our other arm. So we're going to lean forward with our left arm and plant it forward, almost like you're doing a push-up position, and we're just putting weight on both of our arms. So from here, all I'm doing is I'm lifting off of this left toe, so this one right here, and I'm sneaking my right leg underneath here. So one more time. I'm over here, my right leg is out. I'm transferring my weight to my right arm when I do my hook. From here, I'm putting this left arm forward. That way I can jump with this left and sneak my right under. All right, so let's try that again. This time I'm going to face the front so you can see a different angle. So again, our right leg is out and our left leg is in. We do a normal hook, this time leaning a little bit forward onto our right arm here. Okay, so from here, this left arm comes down in front, kind of like a push-up. You should feel weight on your arms. And then from here, a split second of putting weight on your arms, and I'm just jumping over with my left so my right can go under. All right, so a key thing to notice here is after you jump, you still want to be on the toe of the foot that just jumped over, okay? So you don't want to end up flat-footed because it's just going to make it harder to come back around. So from here, after I do my hook, this left toe, you want to stay on top of it here. So you don't want to be here flat-footed because you're going to end up backwards. You still want to be leaning forward, almost like you're doing a lunge from a sprint. All right, so once you have that down, let's try to make it a little bit more fluid. So what's going to happen is we're going to hook, continue the motion. Our left arm is going to go down, and we're going to jump, and then our right's going to sneak under, okay? So our right leg is out, and our left arm is down. So from here, one continuous motion. So I'm swinging my right. I'm switching to my right arm. Left arm comes down, jump. So again, one more time. I'm coming here, switching to my right, left, jump. All right, so let's try that again. This time I'm going to face the side so you can see it a little bit better. So again, right leg out, left arm down. So again, going for your right hook, transferring to this right arm, right, left, jump. And again, staying on this toe, not flat-footed. So one more time, right leg out, transferring to your right arm, left arm, jump. All right, so from that position, you should notice that your body is a little bit forward over your toe. And in order to bring your leg back, we're going to need to lean back down onto it, okay? So from our last position, we were here. So what's going to happen just with your left leg and your body, all we're doing is we're pushing back into that neutral position, okay? So from this position, all I'm doing is I'm leaning back into that neutral position. So while that's happening, I'm going to move my right leg around to my right side. So I'm pushing back, and I'm moving it to the right to come around. So again, I'm here, I'm pushing back and moving it to the right side. All right, so let's try that again. This time I'm going to face the front and show you. So again, we're kind of leaning forward. You should feel weight on your arms and your toe. From here, all I'm doing is I'm pushing back and sitting on my left toe and my heel, and my right leg is sneaking out over here. So again, I'm leaning forward on both arms, and I'm on my left toe. I lean back onto my left toe, and my right swings around. All right, so now that you understand what the bottom half is doing, let's go over what the top is doing. So from that push-up position, all you want to do is lean towards your left arm. So if this was the floor, I'm leaning towards this left arm and kind of creating this opposition feel so my right leg can sneak to the right. If I don't do that, it's going to be very hard to sneak my right leg over to the right. So it's very important that we lean over to our left arm and let it take some weight, almost like we're how we started. Okay, so from here, again, we're in this lunge kind of position. I'm sitting back on my toe, and then you'll notice I'll push my weight over to this left arm and then sneak my leg out over here. So you should almost have this lean. You should feel pressure on your your left leg and your left arm. All right, so now let's try one really slow sweep with our right. So we're starting with our right out. We're leaning toward our left. So we should end up in this position at the very end. Okay, so from here, I'm swinging my leg like a normal hook. I'm leaning a little bit forward to this right arm here. Okay, so from here, my left is gonna go down, and I'm in a push-up position. So from here, I'm feeling a lot of weight on my arms. Then I'm jumping with this left toe over, again in that lunge position. Then from here, I'm sitting back onto my heel, and I'm leaning over to my left, okay? And then we're back to square one. So let's try that again. So our left arm is down, our right leg is out. I'm swinging, switching to my right, push up, jump, back. All right, so let's try that again. This time I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see a different angle. So again, we're starting with the left arm down and our right leg out. From here, we're switching to this right arm and hooking with our right. Here. Then from here, we go push up. From here, you should feel the weight on your arms. Jumping with this left toe, lunge. From here, we're going back onto our heel and we're leaning towards our left arm so our leg can sweep to the right. So one more time, we're here. We hook, switch our weight to the right, push up, jump, around. All right, so let's try to do this in one smooth rotation a little bit faster. So again, starting with our right out and our left down, we're gonna go all the way through it without stopping. So here we go, 5, 6, 7, 8, go sweep around. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8, sweep around. All right, so once we have that side down, let's try to do it on our left leg. So same thing is happening. Our right leg is gonna take all the weight, our left leg is out, and our right arm is down. So starting with a normal hook. So like a normal hook, we switch to our left hand, but instead of going back, we're gonna go to the side and to the front a little bit. So we go for a hook here, hook. Okay, so from here, I'm putting this right arm down almost like a push-up in front of me. Okay, from here, we're putting weight on our arms and we're jumping with our right toe so our left could go behind us. So again, just this side, this is the left leg out, right arm down. We're going for a hook, again, leaning forward on this left arm a little bit to the side. So we go hook here. From here, we're going forward with this right arm, putting pressure on both of our hands. From here, our right leg is gonna jump so our left leg can sneak underneath. All right, so let's try that again. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see this a little bit better. So our left leg is out and our right arm is down. So again, we're switching to this left arm, leaning a little bit forward into the side, and we hook. So we hook here. From here, I'm going down onto my right arm. My arms are taking most of the weight. I'm jumping with this right toe so my left can go underneath. So again, we're out here. This is going hook to your left arm. Right arm comes down, jump with your right, left underneath. All right, so from that lunge position, again, all we're doing is we're leaning back and sitting on our heel, but still staying up on our toes. So never go flat-footed. Make sure you're always on your toes. So we're in this position here. So after we jump, we're here. All the bottom half is doing is I'm trying to sit back on this toe. Okay, so this is all my bottom half is doing. I'm sitting back here. So as that's happening, my left leg wants to go to my left, out this way. All right, so let's try that again. This time I'm gonna turn to the front so we can see a different angle. So again, we just went hook and both hands and we just jumped. So from here, again, focusing on your right toe, you wanna sit on that right heel back here. So again, don't go flat-footed. Make sure you're still on your toe, and then your left leg is going out to the side. All right, so now that you know what your bottom half is doing, once again, we're gonna go over what your arms are doing. So from this push-up position, I'm switching my weight to this right arm this time, okay? So I wanna lean to my right, so my left leg could go to the left side, opposition again, okay? So once again, from this hand position, all I'm doing is I'm focusing on leaning to my right arm, so my left leg has somewhere to go. All right, so let's try one full rotation with our left leg, going really slowly. So with our left leg out, we're starting here. So again, leaning to this left arm and hooking with our left. So lean to your left, and then from here, right arm comes down. From here, we're putting weight on our arms so we can jump with our right. Our left sneaks behind. From here, lean back onto that heel, lean to your right arm, and stick your left leg out. So again, we're here, we're leaning to our left arm, hook, both arms, jump, side. All right, so let's try that again. I'm gonna turn to the side so we can see this a little bit better. So again, our left leg is out, our right arm is down. From here, we're hooking and going to this left arm, hook, then push-up position, Then you want to jump with your right, so your left could go behind you. And now you're going to lean back on that foot and sneak around to the left. So again, we're going hook, both hands, lunge, left out. All right, so now let's try one smooth rotation, no stopping with our left leg. So again, we're starting here. We're going to go to this left arm and sweep. So 5, 6, 7, 8, sweep. Around. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, sweep around. All right, so once you have that down, in order to do continuous sweeps, you have to understand the concept of doing the hook with no hands. So again, if you don't understand how to do that, go back to the hook video I did previously and then come back to this one. All right, so now let's try to do a sweep starting with no hands on the ground. So it's kind of coming from the hook that we did without our arm on the ground, but now we're trying to do a full sweep. So again, we're gonna start with our right. We're gonna lean our weight to the left so our right leg can go out. From here, we're gonna hook like normal, and then the rest of the sweep is normal. So from here, we go forward, push up, lunge, around. So again, one more time from this neutral position, I'm leaning towards this left leg, so my right leg could go out. I'm swinging to this hook, right arm, push up, lunge, around. All right, so once you understand how to do that, now we can focus on doing continuous sweeps. So let's pretend like you just finished one of your sweeps. So from here, you want to focus on this left leg taking the weight. So almost how we started here, where our left leg took the weight, is the same thing, but now we're leaning a little bit forward because we just came around from one of our sweeps. So our left leg is taking most of the weight, which will allow our right leg to keep swinging around. So as you continue your motion, the same pathways are the same. Your right arm goes down, push up, lunge, around. So let's pretend we just finished the sweep. So we're a little bit forward. So now focus on putting this weight on this left leg and let your right leg travel to the front. Right, push up, lunge, around. So again, I'm going focusing on this left. I'm going right, push up, lunge, around. All right, so once you have that down, now let's try to do 2 sweeps in a row, and I'm gonna count it 1, 2 for full rotation. So think once you get to the hook, that's your 1, and once you come around to the side, that'll be your 2. Okay, so let's start in this neutral position. I'm gonna go 1, out 2, 3, out 4. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, out 2, 3, out 4. All right, so a key tip I give my students in order to do continuous sweeps is I tell them to focus on that leg that's hopping over the sweeping leg. Okay, so in this case, it's our left leg. You really want to focus on putting weight on that left foot the entire time. That way your right leg is free to keep circling around. The moment you rely on your right leg to take some of the weight, you're going to get stuck and you won't be able to keep sweeping. All right, so let's try doing 2 sweeps again. Again, I'm going to count it 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, let's focus on that left leg taking the weight the entire time. So here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so once you have your right side down, now let's try it on our left. So again, let's just go from this neutral position and just work on doing a sweep with no hands to begin with. So again, your weight is going to this right leg, which is going to take most of the work, and your left leg is free to sweep around. So our left leg is going over. I'm going to hook and lean forward. Here, push up, jump, around. So one more time. I'm in this neutral position. Shifting our weight to our right. Our left leg goes out, so I go left, right, jump, around. All right, so just like we did on our right side, now for our left side, in order to keep going, we really want to put weight on this left leg that's down, okay? So let's say we just finished our sweep with our left, and we're a little bit forward. So to keep it going, all you want to do is focus on putting your weight back on this right leg, so your left leg is free to go wherever it wants. So your weight goes to this right leg, you want to keep the sweep going, so you go hook, lean forward, push up, jump, around. So let's try that again. Again, focusing on this right leg. Our left leg is going around, hook, push up, lunge, forward. All right, so now let's try doing 2 sweeps with our left leg. Again, I'm going to count it 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so once you have your right side and your left side down, now let's try to put them together in a short little combo. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 sweeps with our right, and we're going to end with the hook. Okay, then from there, we're going to reset to neutral, and then we're going to do 2 sweeps with our left and end with a hook, and then go back to neutral. So it's going to be a total of 2 8 counts. All right, so let's just focus on the right side. We're going to do 2 sweeps with our right, and then I'll show you how to get into that hook. So starting with your right, we're going to do 2 sweeps. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we know in order to do a hook, we normally lean back. So instead of doing another sweep where we're going to lean a little bit forward, knowing that we need to jump over our foot, this time we want to stop ourselves, so we want to lean back onto this right arm. And while that happens, we want to just perform a hook and stop our sweep mid-sweep. Okay, so again, we're doing 2 sweeps, lean back for the last one, and then hook. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, lean back, 5, All right, so let's try that again. This time I'm going to turn to the side so you can see this a little bit better. So again, 2 sweeps and then lean back and then hook. So super slow. This is going 1, 2, 3, 4. Lean back, 5. So again, one more time. This is going 1, 2, 3, 4. Lean back, 5. All right, so once you have the 2 sweeps into the hook, all I want you to do is reset to neutral, similar to how we did it in the hook drill. So say we're ending in this hook. So all I want you to do, again, to come back to that neutral position, is our right leg is just sneaking back underneath our butt, and all I want you to do is sit up to prep for your left side. Okay, so again, you're in this hook. From here, make sure your left comes underneath your butt and you're on your toe, not flat-footed, remember from the hook drill, but under your butt, so you're in neutral, and then now you're sitting back up. So let's try to put it together. Sweep, sweep, hook, back, neutral. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is sweep, out, hook, neutral, neutral. All right, so just for the purposes of this drill, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, hook, 5, 6, then neutral, neutral. That'll be your 7, 8. Okay, so here we go. So 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so let's try that one more time. I'm gonna face the side so you can see this from a different angle. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so once you have that down, now let's focus on your left side. So after you return to neutral, all you wanna do is focus on putting your weight back on that right leg so you can start doing a left sweep. So again, 2 sweeps with your left, ending in a hook, and then we'll get back to neutral. So let's go over this. So again, sweeping with your left, this is going 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, to go to a hook, normally for a sweep, we would lean a little bit forward, but for the hook, we wanna lean a little bit back. So all we're doing is we're stopping our sweep, mid-sweep into that hook, leaning back and hooking. So try that again. Starting with your left, this is going 1, 2, 3, 4, lean back, 5, 6. All right, so let's try that again. I'm gonna face the side so you can see a different angle. Starting with your left. 5, 6, 7, sweep. 1, 2, 3, 4, lean back, 5, 6. All right, so just like the right side, once you have the 2 sweeps down and a hook, all I want you to do is return to neutral and sit back up. So let's pretend like you just finished your hook with your left. From here, just like the hook drill, I want you to bring your foot back underneath your butt, making sure you're on your toe, and then push up into a neutral position. So one more time, you just finished your hook. Your left leg's gonna sneak out underneath your butt, and then push up into a neutral position. So let's put it all together. Sweep, sweep, hook, back to neutral. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, neutral, neutral. All right, so let's try that one more time. I'm gonna face the side so you can see a different angle. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hook, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so once you have that down, let's try to put everything together. So 2 sweeps, hook, back to neutral on your right, then 2 sweeps, hook, back to neutral on your left. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so a key thing I want you to focus on while you're doing this drill is where your weight is being distributed. So again, if you're doing a right sweep, you know that your left leg is gonna take most of the weight the entire time in order for your right leg to keep swinging. If you're doing a left sweep, you wanna put all your weight on that right leg in order for your left leg to keep traveling around. So really keep that in mind while you're going from side to side. That way you'll get into the habit of knowing which way to shift your weight. All right, so one last tip I have to give out sweeps is that the longer you take to return to that foot after jumping over your sweeping leg, the longer you have to hold your body up with the arms, and therefore the stronger you have to be. So if you don't want to use as much strength, then come back to that foot a little bit faster and you won't have to use as much arm strength. All right, so let's try that 2 8 count combo a little bit faster this time, starting with your right. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so that's it for this one. If you didn't get it down, don't worry. This is a very complicated move and there's a lot going into it. But as you keep training, you'll become smoother and faster with your movement, and you'll get it down in no time. So if you liked the video, be sure to like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. And of course, leave a comment below. I'll see you in the next one. Utilize a movement. What am I saying? Oh yeah, the hook. Let's start with the... It's hot. So what's that creating is... What's that's creating? I just burped. Now let's try to do continuously sweeping. This and oh no. All right, so right sweep. Yes. On your arms and oh.